Hello, everybody. Welcome once again to Prophetically Speaking Now. I am Dr. Michael Mosley and glad to be with you on today. Let's see, I am very excited. Um, Let me make sure I am doing this correctly. I want to make sure that would you share this broadcast as you um, as you come in, say hello to me, all of that good stuff. I would certainly appreciate you sharing this broadcast on tonight. Share it on your page. Yeah, share it on your page. I bless God. As you come in, would you mind saying hello to me? I just like for you to speak. I really do. I just say, hey, how you doing? I thank God, and hey, we made it another day. Uh, with all that's going on, really, I used to hear the older saints say, it's a blessing just that you woke up this morning. I come to tell you, they ain't lying. It is really a blessing that you woke up today. So, hey, thanks be to God who gives us the victory, right? How you doing, Rochelle? I hope you're doing good and you safe up there in Kansas City. You still washing your hands, right? Y'all got all that. Is the coldness is gone now, right? Has it stopped being winter up there? Skylar, how you doing? Blessings to you, little angel. That's my adopted niece. I bless God for you. Brother Daniels, hello, sir. God bless you really good. Everybody, I want to just share a few things that maybe I can prophesy to a few people as the Lord may give it. Those of you that may have prayer requests, you know, that's what we're here for. We're going to believe God and see what the Lord has to share with us on today. What is it that God is saying to us? Is there a word from the Lord? Yes. There is a word. Would you invite people on? Would you do that for me right now? Invite them to connect with us on today. I certainly would appreciate it. Now, uh, they are really, everybody's encouraging us. No, sir. It's coming back tonight with thunderstorms. Ooh, y'all still got to blow y'all heat. We cutting on the air condition down here in Georgia. I done put all my winter clothes away. But yeah, it's time to cut that hair on. Cut that hair on. We need some coolness, right? Um, Today, as I was, praying and talking to the Lord, something came in my spirit, and so I want to share it with you. And what is that? Well, we talk about washing your hands, and we know about the hand sanitizer and all of that. But the Lord asked me a question, which I'm going to ask you: what else is in your hands? What else is in your hands? Can somebody write there for me? What else is in your hands? I cannot say I know totally why the Lord allowed the coronavirus or COVID 19 to come. Maybe there's some prophets that the Lord has revealed it to them. He hasn't given that to me. Some people say, well, God is trying to get the church back together and he's trying to do this. And that may be so. That may be so. How you doing, Brother Clark? Just posted on this topic on my page this morning. Wow, God is real, right? He really is real. But I also feel that when a crisis comes, we value or we reevaluate what is important. We reevaluate what really is important. What can I do in the midst of what I'm going through? I've seen it so many times, living in Houston, when the hurricanes would come and people did not have power. And we would make food stretch. We would invite people over the house and come on over. We got air conditioning. We got power over here. So y'all come on over here. And it was something we were taught to just bear it and deal with it. And I can only imagine those people in New Orleans when Katrina came and they had to go to different states and different cities all together, not just around the corner. No, they had to go to different areas and with just the clothes on their backs. And that was a trying time. But they made it. They made it. So here we are in a trying time. And it's not just affecting a city, it's affecting the world globally. This is affecting the world. So we got hospitals, and I'm only wondering, what else is going to be affected by all of this. Um, right now the airlines are still moving, but what happens if the pilots realize that they have this virus, and things have to go down. Somebody, now I don't know how true it is, but maybe the mail may be delayed, or the mail carriers may be stopped. Whenever we have a crisis, everybody, now don't think about all that. I know that's kind of negative, but how you doing, Tammy? Uh, but whenever there is a crisis, you have to think, what else can I do? What else can I do? I've had food to burn. I know I'm not the best cook, but I remember I made a cake, and it didn't come out all together like I wanted. And you said, okay, now what else can I do? Have anybody ever burnt your food and you're like, okay, I got to do something with this. What else can I do? What else can, oh Lord, I done burnt this. What else can I do? I got to eat. You done burnt the ramen noodles. What else can I do? Or maybe sometimes you made spaghetti and you're like, this didn't come out that great. What else can I do? Now, many of us, I got my hand sanitizer right here. Oh yeah, I got a big bottle upstairs and downstairs, and it's so much. But you have to ask, how you doing? Is that Prophetess Inman? God bless your heart. Um, you have to ask yourself, okay, what else? What else is in my hand? Not just, let me go and put some on right now. Not just this sanitizer, not just this sanitizer. Oh, and we're rubbing it in and all of that good stuff. Yeah, making sure we clean. But I want to encourage somebody. There's something else in your hands. There is something else, not just the sanitizer. Are you catching what I'm saying? Can somebody give me a heart right there? There is a Rochelle. There is something else in your hand. Remember, I don't feel that God allowed this to catch us off guard. I believe that God prepared us for this. There is something else in your hand. What is that, Dr. Mosley? It's an idea. It is survival. It is a thought. There is something else in your hand. This is the time. I thank God for my upbringing, and I thank God for being African American. Not just African Americans, but a lot of people. When I do know about my heritage, when we didn't have the finest of the meats. Well, we took the hog maws and made something out of it. That's why a lot of African Americans like chitlins. I know it's called chitlins, but and it smells horrible. But there are some people, they enjoy it because we had to take what was given to us in our hand and make it worth something. We had to make it work. Am I making sense of that? We had to take what was given to us and make it work. We had to take the lemon rinds, not even the lemon, just the rind, and make lemonade out of it. We had to take what we were given. Somebody's grabbing that, right? We didn't know how to, I know how to read music. I do. And so I know, how we, God, the way the hymn says, guide me, O thou great Jehovah, pilgrim through this barren land. I know that hymn. That's how it really goes. But we didn't know how to really read music. And we really didn't know how to read. But somebody said, all right, I'm going to say the one line and y'all come on in on the next line. And they would say, guide me, oh, thou great Jehovah, pilgrim through this barren land. That's the way, they would repeat it, but they would slow it down. Guide me, oh, thou. You understand? We didn't know how it really supposed to go. We just took what was given to us and we made it work. And we got happy. Ooh, we used to get happy over that. Oh, pilgrim through this barren land. Yes, sir. That's the way African Americans used to have church, right? Somebody else, you had to take what was given to you and make it work. Can somebody write this for me? I gotta make it work. I'm about to get happy, Prophetess Inman. I gotta make it work. What is given to me in my hand? What else? Oh, I got the sanitizer now. But I believe God is trying to tell somebody else there's something that I've given you. Maybe it's a recipe. But there's something. Oh my God. What is it that we are in need of right now? You know what? Maybe you have the answer. Somebody, and I really do believe this, somebody took, they had a car, I just believe this. They took that car and said, what else can I do? I gotta make this car note. And I said, well, I believe somebody just said, you know what? I'm going to start picking up people and charging them to take them where they need to go. And somebody came up with the name Uber. I don't know. But isn't that just a witty idea? They took their own transportation, and now we've been. Now y'all know I'm gonna say it this way, Elizabeth. Us church folk been doing it all the while. We would pick up people to go to church. You going to church? Yeah, swing by and pick me up, baby. Okay, we'll pick you up, mother. And we've been doing that for a long time. You need a ride to the store? Yeah. And some people, they nice enough, they'll leave a few dollars for you. Thank you, baby, for taking mama to the store. And nothing but Uber right now. What is it that God has given you in your hands? What is it that the Lord has placed in your heart? It is for this time. Somebody right now, we got to take what is in our hands. Remember, God told Moses during a very troubling time, now it's time for everybody to be free. It's time to release Israel. It's time now that they walk into their destiny. Now it's calamity because they are slaves. And God told Moses, now listen, I need you to go talk to Pharaoh. Well, what about? Look at here. What is that you have in your hand? Well, this is a staff. This is just this is a stick that I use to keep the sheep together. This is, hey, you're going too far. And I pull them back over and because they just going a little too far. All right, use what you have. You know what, my grandfather, not grandfather, my former father-in-law, I remember one time I was taking out the trash and he was at the house and he said something to me. He said, now, Michael, before you throw something away, I'll never forget this. Them old people got good wisdom. He said, now you turn it over 10 times. Now this is nothing but a bottle of ibuprofen, but you turn it around 10 times and you see if you can use it for anything else. Because it was something I don't need that. I throw it away. He said, hold it. Turn it over 10 times and see if you can use it for anything else. And you know what? To this day, I remember that. When I get through using all the coffee out them little tins and I'm like, okay, what can I use this for? Can Michaela use this for anything? Because she likes arts and crafts, and Michaela, my baby girl, she's like this. She will say, oh, can I have this? Because in her mind, she can use it for something. Oh, can I have that? I'm about to throw this away. Can I? I can use it. God is telling somebody right now, there is something that I've given you. What can you do with it? I've seen Michaela take paper that I've thrown away, and she'll cut it up and make confetti out of it. Just something that she can do. I come to tell you right now, God has given you something to work with. Now, can anybody believe that? Skylar says, I'm ready to release things, work with what I have in my hands, and walk into my destiny. Ooh, now you better go, Miss Skylar. You better go for it. Ladies and gentlemen, I come to tell you. Now, I wish somebody could write this for me. There is no reason for you to be broke. Well, they stopped my check, but you know what? Now, many of us, we have history of understanding. It's in our culture. They took what was given to them. They took that hamburger meat and stretched it to make it work, to fit their needs and open up a hamburger stand. You all know what? I was in Houston. And Tammy, I was in Houston. Now, I like sweets, and I got to back off of it. I know. But there's this honey bun that they have. And it's called Mrs. Baird's honey bun. Ooh, I just love them things. I've always loved Mrs. Baird's honey bun. I don't like too many others, but I love Mrs. Baird. That's the name of it. Mrs. Baird's honey bun. Well, I bought some, isn't that what I said? Some. I bought some the last time I was there, and I noticed they're smaller. I'm like, well, ain't this something? It's smaller now, right? But they stretching it to make make more profits, and I understand that. But they take and steal what they have. They just got to make it smaller. They got to make it work. I come to tell you, you got to make it work. Anybody know about Mrs. Bears? Huh? You got to make it work. Some of you have a recipe that somebody about. You better ask Patti LaBelle. She's not just a singer. She's a cook, and now she's a businesswoman, entrepreneur. You got to take what you have and make it work. Well, I cannot go outside too much. I can't be around crowds. Well, maybe this is the time. If you know how to sew, maybe this is the time to start tailoring work. You can sew on your machine and make extra money. What can you do? Well, I need to take these old clothes and sew the buttons on them, and maybe I can donate them to Goodwill or whatever. But there is something that is in your hand. Ooh-wee. Does that make sense? Oh, Elizabeth, now you're going to make me really smile. Elizabeth said, this is what I needed to hear tonight. Lost part of my income due to lockdown in California. I'm a part-time reseller, but I'm innovative and will, look at her talk that talk. I will find something else. You know why? Because God will not leave me empty-handed. Can somebody write that? God will not leave me empty-handed. I'm prophesying to somebody. Now, some of us, we want to say, well, hey, this is God upset with the church and God mad and God. But I also believe that God is saying, I want to show you what else you can do. I want to show you what else you can do. Maybe some of us, it done got too easy for us, huh? Maybe it done got too easy. When I come to tell you, Dorothy, you know about Mrs. Bairds? Thank you, Dorothy. I'm not by myself, right? God is trying to let somebody know, you know what? Maybe we done got a little too soft. Or maybe we done got a little too spoiled. How you doing, Julius? Sharon Ramsey, Hubbard, how you doing? Repurpose God's gift. God will not leave you, Sister Inman, Prophetess Inman, God will not leave you empty-handed. He's going to put, I feel the Holy Ghost, y'all. I'm getting excited. God will put something else in your hand. It could be a book. Somebody still go read because they say, well, I ain't got nothing else to let me pull up all these books. It may be a story to tell. It may be a YouTube video. Whatever. Go and subscribe to my YouTube video. Make sure y'all subscribe, okay? Do that for me. I ain't playing. There's something else in your hand. There is something. Maybe some of you are very artistic. You can draw. You can paint. Maybe you can go outside and do landscaping. There is something in your hand. What else is it? Brother Brian, I kind of alluded to this the other day and really today, earlier. When I started doing Facebook ministry and you hear people talking about Facebook prophets. They see them Facebook prophets, they ain't about nothing. They would throw shade. I am a real prophet. I just choose to go on Facebook because the Lord showed me I can do it. I'm going to tell you the truth. I saw a person online, a friend of mine sent me a clip of somebody online, and they were giving readings. And what they were saying, I'm like, I could do that. And the Lord whispered in my ear, why don't you? See, I was ready to poke fun at the person. And the Lord said to me, why don't you? First thing came up, people going to talk about me. Well, who you working for, me or the people? And I said, okay. And then I started. Now, somebody write these 2 words, get started. Prophetess Emily, are you still on here? If you can write those 2 words for me, I would certainly appreciate it. Get started. Miss Ramsey, get started. See, the enemy comes. That's why I tell y'all. I'm telling y'all seriously. Where is it? Where is it? I'm telling everybody. Get Dr. Mosley's book, Talk Yourself Into It. Because one thing you got to do is you got to get started. You got to get started, ladies and gentlemen. Everybody, and a whole lot of folk talked against me. They threw shade at me, Brother Brian. But now look at it. I need to do, Doc, I need to do what you do. Doc, what, that's how we talk to each other. Doc, hey, please. But I thank God that I stay committed to it. What is in your hand? What is in your hand? I come to tell you, everybody, Sharon, Denise, blessings to you. We got to get started. What is it? Well, somebody said it's too late. No, maybe this is the time God is saying, get started, because something else may be coming up in September. Something else may be coming up next year. You need to get started. Well, I don't have enough of this. Use what you have right now and get started. Use what you have and get started. Ladies and gentlemen, am I making sense? Huh? Prophetess Inman, am I making sense? We got to get started. He told Moses, what is it that you have in your hand? Now, a whole lot of folk had these little things. I ain't using no sanitizer. I'm going to get me some soap and water. Right now, these little things are selling off the shelves right now. Somebody said, I should have invested in that, or I should have bought some more. What is in your hand? What is in your hand? I remember when bottled water came out, I heard the saints say, I ain't going to buy no water. Water is free right out the hydrant. But do you know water is selling off the shelves right now? It's for this time. Don't let people talk you out of what God has given you to do. Woo! Oh, can somebody write this for me? And I really hear this. Don't talk me out of my blessing. Huh? And I'm going to say it this way. Say it this way. Don't talk me out of my survival. That's what I really hear. Don't talk me out of my survival. Don't talk me out of my survival. This is my method to survive right now. This is so somebody else is not just survival. This is your ticket to Cancun. This is your ticket to celebrity status. This is your ticket to getting your bills paid. Don't talk me out of my survival. It may not be nothing to you. It may not be much of nothing to you, but it's something to me. It's something that God laid on my heart. Oh, you understand what I'm talking about, Sister Emma, because you called me earlier about an idea that the Lord, I feel God laid it on your heart. Oh, don't talk me out of my survival. You may like to, you may like to grow vegetables, and you may like to. I know a gentleman. He loves going outside, cutting the grass and doing flowers. He loves it. Oh, that's his relaxation, and it's also his survival. I come to tell somebody, God is saying, what is it? Ooh-wee. What is it that you have in your hands? What is it that you have? I've given you something. I've given you a song to sing, a book to write, maybe a life to care for. You know, and sometimes I got to say this, and I'm going to pray with some of you right now. Some of you may not, I don't know how I'm going to get paid from this. I don't know. But you know, God may just place on your heart, go check on the elderly. Just out of the kindness of your heart. And you don't know, them old people, sometimes, some of them, a lot of them are real nice. Here you go, baby. Thank you for coming to check in on mama. Here, you take that and go buy you a little sandwich, yeah? But beyond that, God is looking at you. And I believe that whatever you do in the vineyard, God has said, I will. Go into the vineyard and work in whatever is right. I will pay you. It may be free right now. You may be doing it just out of the kindness of your heart. But Elizabeth, God made a promise. He said, you know what? I'll pay you. In other words, what he's saying, I'll keep your bill paid. I'll take care of you. Prophetess Inman, I will make a way out of no way for you. God, oh, Miss Skylar, he has said, I will take care. How you doing, Miss Walker? I will take care of you. What is it that you have in your hand? What is it? I don't know why I'm looking at somebody like doing the curtains. I don't know why I see, like, I really do see somebody like sewing curtains and making curtains. I don't know. But that may be somebody's vision or somebody's gift or somebody's ability. It may be somebody's ability to go in and since everybody got the mask on now, just go on and paint the house and do the sheetrock for them since we got to have the mask on anyway. You know, this is maybe something that you enjoy doing. You can get paid right now. God is with you. Oh, am I making sense? God, what's that old hymn? Be not dismayed, whatever betide, God will take care of you. beneath his wings of love abide. God will take care of you. Ooh, I'm about to get happy, y'all. Ooh, I feel it right there. Come on, somebody write that. God will take care of me. God will take care of you through every day. That means right now, or all the way. He will take care of you. God will take care of you. Ooh, God, I feel the anointing. Oh, I feel him. I feel him down in my feet right about now. I want you to know it could be a trying time, but God made a promise. Woo! God will. How you doing, Lori? Blessings to you. God will. And I come to tell you, he don't renege on his promise. God has given you something. God has given you something in your hand. What is it now? What is it? What is it? I want you to realize God will. Woo! Listen, would you plant your offering right now? Get that many of you have already just given. I thank you. Plant that $22 seed. Plant that 33. I always ask for double digits because I believe God for double, especially in this corona virus. I believe God for double. I just believe that God will take care. He'll not only give you a hamburger, he'll give you the fries and the drink to go with it, plus an apple pie. I believe it. You see how much I like to eat? Praise God. Put your prayer request right there. I want to pray with some of you right now. God will. Ooh, hallelujah. Miss Walker, Miss Jean Walker, God will. I don't know why I hear this, but God will sustain you. God will keep you. He'll hold you in the hollow of his hand. He got you. Lori Mans, I bless God for you. Now, I hear the Lord saying to you, and I know you just wrote a beautiful book, but I want to encourage you. I hear the Lord saying, get started on the next one. Oh, my goodness. Get started. And I don't know why, but maybe a chapter or it may be something regarding the book, but I feel like the Lord is going to tell you how to weather. And I know this is symbolic, but how to weather the storm. How to weather the storm, how to brace yourself and endure the storm. I hear the Lord saying that to you. Why are you in my house? My wife just bought me a burger. Oh, God is good. Hamburger good, isn't it? Wow. We're going to pray for Robert and Sarah Scott. I'm going to believe God. My heart is more concerned when I said Robert. My heart really hit kind of hard. So we're going to believe God. Somebody have either a breathing, a bronchial problem, because I feel like I'm hearing somebody taking a deep breath. So that's my sign to say that that's an issue with somebody breathing. We're going to believe God to bring forth greater healing in the breathing. So I'm really concerned about Robert. So God, we lift up Robert and Sarah, and we ask that you would restore healing and lift them in that higher vibration of healing, God. I believe that you're doing it for them right now. Now, I keep hearing the word aunt. So, Rochelle, is there an aunt that's also in need of prayer? I don't know why, but I hear the word aunt. Saints of God, ooh, I come to tell you, God is good. God is good. He's giving you something in your hand. You know, how and prophet, I'm glad I caught you. This cough is keeping me up. Wow. So Robert is in the hospital. That's why he hit me a little bit harder. I'm believing God to touch his breathing. I don't know what the issue may be, but there's a reaction or response to some medication that is not going well, but we're going to believe God to turn that around, okay? We're going to believe the Lord to turn that around. What is in your hand? That's what God asked Moses. Now, God's not going to tell you to lead the people and not give you the necessary tools to lead them. God is not going to give you the tools to lead the people and not give you the way to do it. God's not going to say, I mean, you go survive and not give you a means to survive. You just got to believe in God and you got to believe in yourself. Prayers from my grandmother on my father's side, Sharon Ramsey Hubbard. All right, now, God, we lift up Sharon Ramsey Hubbard, and I ask that you would touch Miss Hubbard. And I don't know why, but either it's headache or eyes, so it's right here. I'm feeling a lot of tension right here. Now, there may be other things that are going on, but I have to tell you, I'm sensing something right here. And I don't know why. Is there a problem with her walking? Because I'm seeing a foot, so I don't know why I'm looking at a foot. So I don't, but God, I ask that you would release the tension, release the tension, release the tension, release tension and stress. And God, we thank you for the lifting in her spirit right now. Life is not over. Life is not over. Sharon Ramsey Hubbard is my aunt. Oh, Sharon Ramsey Hubbard is your aunt. My grandmother is her mom. All right. So, who is the issue? I'm picking up your aunt. Who's having this tension right here? I don't know why. I keep like I want to. If they was right in front of me, I would pray for them right here. I would lay my hands right here. Now I don't know if that is Sharon or if it's your grandmother, but I'm picking up some tension right here. Okay, so we're going to ask God to relieve this tension. I feel pressure. You know how you hear like a cartoon, like your mind about to just pop. So it's too much pressure right here. It's too much tension. God, and somebody with the foot issue. Let me know who that may be. If you know, you may not, and that's fine. But I have to tell you, I feel the power of the Lord. God is restoring either somebody's ability to stand or touching their, maybe it's dealing with the feet to be able to stand, or the pressure on the feet is something regarding that, okay? Who else? Somebody else. Plant your offering. Oh my goodness. Um, uh, thank you, God. Got the release of my tension. All right, I believe that's Sharon Ramsey Hubbard. It's something about this tension right here. Release it, Sharon. Release it. Who's left-handed connected to you, Skylar, or Sharon Ramsey? It says someone left-handed, because all of a sudden I'm not left-handed, but I saw somebody writing something with their left hand. I saw somebody writing something with their left hand. Somebody else, plant your offering. Would you do that for me? Plant your offering. The Cash App is on the screen. The PayPal is on the screen. I want you to believe God. There is something in your hand. There is something, I don't know why, but somebody also has an ability to write music. I hear a song. I hear a song. I know music. So I see somebody with the treble clef and they're writing. Now you may not do it that way, but that's my sign to say that's a song that you're going to write. Maybe right now we are in a calming state, or not in a calming state, but we're in a what you call a semi-quarantine state. What else can you do right now? For those of you that don't have to, you may not have to go to work. What else can you do? He's trying to show you what else is in your hand. We're not just sitting here, oh Lord, what am I going to do? Well, they said they're going to give us a little check. Praise the Lord. That's wonderful. But now what else can you do? How you doing, Pastor Brumfield? Prophet, as soon as this pandemic is over, you will be in Louisiana. I'm on my way. That's just a little phlegm, that's all. I'm on my way. Like, oh Lord, let me shut him off. I'm on my way. I bless God. Lori, prayers for financial increase. Now, God, let me share with you what I hear, Lori. He's telling me this, and don't be mad at me. Don't be mad at me, Lori. I know you, and I bless God for you. I'm so glad we met at the television station. What was that, a year or so ago? It's not that you need a financial increase. You need to stop worrying. That's what he's telling me. The financial increase is here, but it's worry that is blocking it from getting all the way into you. And because I'm praying for financial increase too. Like Skylar, you're right. Got to make it clear. I don't have no virus. Pray to God. But Miss Lori, he's telling me to tell you, no, you don't need it's not that you need a financial increase. Because the increase that's telling me is already there. It's already there. Um, Sometimes you have the fan, everything is there in the house looking good. All it is you don't have the electrical circuit coming in from the wire outside to inside the house. All right? Everything is in place. You just got to plug it in. Let the electrical current come in. All right. So I want to encourage you. That's an electrical current or that is money that is getting to you. All right. Now, also, you're selling yourself short. I want you to plant $22. I really do. But that's what I saw. I'm going to ask you to plant a $22 seed, Miss Laurie. Because, are you still on here? He's telling me you're selling yourself short. You need to realize your value and believe more in yourself. Okay? In other words, let me go here. He's telling me to share it with you like this. Uh, um, he's telling me to share it with you like this. I love watching Matlock on television. I know it's a fictitious character, and Mr. Matlock is going on, Andy Griffith, but something about the show, he would charge $100,000 for his legal services. Isn't that right, Brother Brumfield, Pastor Brumfield? But he knew he was good, and he knew he was worth it. He knew that. So I have to tell you, this is what I'm hearing. You got to believe more in yourself, value yourself more. You have yourself on a low pay scale, and it should be a little bit higher. That's what he's telling me. Don't be mad at me. I'm telling you. Somebody watching this like, I'm just hiring her to do this. Don't be telling her to do more, to add more, right? But I want to encourage you. God is telling me it's time for you to raise your value now. You can do more. I'm squeezing, it's like taking a lemon and squeezing out some more juice. There's some more in there. And you're very valuable. So please, don't worry. Believe more in yourself. Money is knocking at your door. Isn't that what the scripture said? Behold, I stand at the door and knock. Well, you know what? Sometimes it's in the form of money. It's in the form of survival. We just like, God, I can't do that. And we close the door. God, I can't afford that, to close the door. God, that they can do that, but I can't, and we close the door. God has said, I'm still standing at the door knocking. Won't you let me in? Won't you give me a chance? Give him a chance right now. Now I don't know. Did somebody else? Did you catch that? Did somebody else catch that one? Listen, everybody. Plant your offering. Sharon is saying prayer for direction. Now, Sharon, you got to tell me what area. And be a little bit more specific if you can. What area? How you doing, Chanel? I haven't seen you in a while. Tell me a little bit more. What area are you? And if you can, just what, because that's too broad for me to really just direction. Where are you trying to go? And that could be an issue. Where are you trying to go? I can't tell you how to get to Kentucky Fried Chicken if you ain't where you're going. I can't tell you how to get to Popeyes if you're not going there. Where you going? All right, that's your first question. You hear me, Laurie? I bless God for you. Praying for direction and learning to walk in my purpose. Now, Barbie, Nicole, you got to pray against distraction. I hear the word attention. And you get distracted too easily by trying to help too many people at the same time. You hear me? You get distracted too easily by trying to help too many people at the same time. So you got to pray against, distraction. You got to stay focused. Even you got to get yourself helped. You got to get yourself together first, and then we can help other people. That's what they tell you on that plane. All right. Let's see. All of my family here. I see Prophet. What? Hey, Pastor Brumfield's family. God bless you, and thank you, Skylar. Sharon Denise saying, "I'm praying for." I guess you're praying for employment. Nothing like them old people. All right. Let me see. All right. God, I want you to bless Sister Sharon. Should I remain in the education field? Now I'm going to say it two ways. Yes and no. I feel that you are, but it's like branching off. I don't know how to, it's like a branch. It's something you in the education, but it's branching off. But it's not, in the way that you are right now, the answer is no. but I do see you branching off to something else. I don't know if it's like going from high school to college or from daycare worker to being a teacher of another type of school, but it's the way you are, the workplace, or what you are doing. The answer is no, but I do see you branching off. How you doing? How you doing, Edward Bailey? Blessings to you. Blessings to you. Thank you, Sister Laurie. I appreciate you. I really, really do. I want you to elevate your value. You hear me? You are gifted. And I need you to be mindful of that. I really want you to know how gifted you are. You really are gifted. All right? Raise your value. Uh, um, not for employment, but for education. So, do you understand what I said, Sharon, Denise? Do you understand what I said? Uh, prayers for me. I need a car now. I need a car now. Well, wait. It just, I have a dry throat. Hold on. Where you got to go? But baby, everywhere, you can't go nowhere now. Ain't nobody going nowhere. Somebody said that earlier. Um, the gas is low. Gas is real low, but ain't got nowhere to go. Should I take a leap of faith and put all my efforts into my business instead of holding onto my job for security? Now, it's the way you said that. Should I take a leap of faith? Now, I do feel that change the way that's looking. Again, I just said a branch. Now I understand it. The reason why I said a branch and the way you are, I said no. But you got to remember, change your way of thinking. Now I have to look at it. My current job, being the assistant principal, is feeding or funding my new venture. That's the way you need to look at that. Okay? Did that make sense? It's not. That's why I said, whatever you're doing now, this you're not going to stay here, but it's something else that's going to. Right now, what you're doing is only feeding or funding your new venture, because I do see the new business and it will be successful. But you need this funding to help nurture that and get it stable, and then you'll totally be in your own business. Okay, totally. Um, uh, so you need a car now. You ain't got nowhere to go. I'm just playing. But I want you to know this. Yes, God is granting you a vehicle. Now, I want you to know this. I do hear the word time. So I don't see it right now, and it could be because of this coronavirus, but I do feel that you will have a vehicle. But right now, give it time. And what I want you to do, and somebody else needs to do this too, appreciate where you are. Appreciate where you are right now. It's like, right now, uh, uh, it's like America is on really kind of shut down a little bit. Well, I appreciate that. I know I need a car, but maybe I can just Uber where I need to go, and thank God I have those funds. In appreciation, it brings about manifestation. Did you get that? Appreciation brings about manifestation. Thanking, when someone says, my daughter did this to me, uh, I was cooking up something, I think I made spaghetti or something, and she said, Daddy, thank you for my spaghetti. And that's the way she said it that just melted my heart. Now, babe, you want some more? I do. I'll give you something. What else do you want? It just melted my heart. It made me want to do something else for her. You daddies know what I'm talking about, right? Them girls know how to just melt your heart. And my son does too. But when she said it, just like, you want some cake too? I'll make you one. So in appreciation, it brings about manifestation. I heard a preacher say it this way: if you thank God for where you are, he'll move you to where you want to be. How about that? Will I be moving soon, and will it be smooth for all involved? You will be moving soon. It will start off rocky, and that's just because of an adjustment, but it will become smoother than smooth. Okay? It will be a little bit of a bump, but it's going to be, don't let the bump make you nervous, okay? Don't let the bump make it. It's gonna get smooth, okay? Please. Thinking of branching off into investing. What took you so long? That's immediately what I heard. What took you so long? You've been knowing about this. This is something you've been. I don't know why he said it. You may not have, but this is what I have to tell you. It's like it's something you've been knowing about. Okay. It's something you have been knowing about. Okay, that's what I'm getting. Your birthday is Monday. Happy birthday to you. All right, and I'm very serious. God is with you. He really is. Thank God that you've made it another year. All right. If you desire for more in-depth word, you should consider doing a one-on-one with the prophet. Thank you so much, Pastor Brumfield. And really, I do. You all can get. I supposed to put that on the screen. You all can get a reading with me, and to get more clarity, get more understanding. Okay, get more clarity and understanding. Because I cannot tell you everything in this short time because it's a lot into it. I'm just telling you what I hear, and he's telling me quickly, and I'm sharing with you quickly. Okay, yeah, Houston, you understand? He said my daughters always get me, don't they? Don't, Daddy, please. I just want and then my little one looked just like her mama, so like. Then I got my other one. She looks similar to me, so she still breaks my heart. Like, go on, Jaden, go on, whatever you do. She'll call, Daddy, can you cash at me? I want to go to the mall. Girl, before we get on the phone, I done already cashed out. Rochelle, hang in there, my dear. My husband and I sold the seed through PayPal. Thank you. Um, thank you so very much. And I'm very appreciative of you. LaShonda, and your husband, is his name Brother Newman? Because sometimes my wife is known as Amelia Wright on the job, so people call me, "How you doing, Mr. Wright?" I just say, "Hey, I'm good. Don't bother me none. Don't bother me none. As long as she bring the check home." I do want to tell you, Sister Newman, I do want you to work on building your immune system a little bit more. I'm not saying the virus. No, I'm not. I'm not saying anything like that. But I don't know what this is, but I have to tell you, I'm feeling like we need to build that immune system up a little bit more. And I don't know if it's a female issue or if it's a pregnancy, but I have to tell you, I feel that we want to make sure we take care of the body. I'm just telling you, we ain't having no more children. I understand, but I have to tell you what I'm sensing. I don't know if it's a pregnancy or a female issue, but we want to pray for God to strengthen the body, okay? You all are moving. You hear me? That was true. Thank you, Chanel. She said it's so true. Well, what you waiting on? Come on. Thinking about being my own boss. Which direction should I go? The one you started before? I don't know what it is. I really don't. So please understand. Um, but that's what I hear. The one you started before. So I'm getting the impression that you started something or you were en route there, but you kind of backed up or you stopped or you quit. I don't know. Can you tell me which one that was? Tell me which is something that I have to go with the one you started before. That's immediately what I heard. Somebody else, plant your offering. Plant your seed. Text the word reading to 40691. Text the word reading to 40691. You can schedule a reading with me. And they range from $80 to $150. Or those are the two prices. For a 20-minute reading, it's $80, and for a 50-minute session, it's $150. I just believe that you will be blessed. I really do. Get your offering and plant that double-digit seed. Somebody planted that 88. Somebody planted 22. You know. I knew you was gonna say that. I knew you was gonna say that. And no pregnancy, Lord. Build my immune system. I knew you was gonna say it. I knew. Lord, I should sneak a prayer in there and say, Lord, do it anyway. But I ain't going to do that. But if I want to be spiteful, let me see what your offering was. No, I'm just teasing. I'm just I know one lady, it was two ladies, and I told them, I said, I see babies. Ain't no babies here. Dr. Moses, you missed it that time. You know what? And they thought I really missed it. Well, you know what? About 10 months later, they both had their babies 2 weeks apart. And they both looked at me, you prayed this on us. Thank you, Skylar. And I do appreciate your offering, Skylar. Thank you. I can't really see everybody. But Skylar, you know what? When I my wife, she used to sing a little song to me. And sometimes I sing it to my children, especially when they were babies. But you are my sunshine, my only sunshine. She would sing that to me. You make me happy when skies are gray. You never know how much I love you. Please don't take my sunshine away. Now I hear that little song, and I hear the Lord saying, "You got to remember. I need you to remember how much you are the Lord's sunshine." He smiles when he looks at you, and he believes in you. You're not only, at this time, your television personality, but you're not only a television personality, you are a writer and a motivator. You bring sunshine to people. And there have been so many times people have tried to, in a sense, cover up your sun. They just want to cover it up. We don't like her. Why you don't like me? Because you're pretty. Maybe you got nice hair or whatever the case may be. But it's the sun. It's the sun. And so some people have tried, you show them up. It's not your fault. And sometimes I try to just, I have been guilty of this, trying to dummy down to make other people look smart. And then sometimes I just don't like certain things. Some people are like, you talk too proper. Well, I was a radio announcer and I had to work because before I didn't talk proper. I used to, I used to not enunciate my words. Am I making sense to you, Skylar? And maybe this is helping somebody else, but I don't. What's up, hey man? What you do? I told my wife, you got to talk. You got to really enunciate your words. So some people don't like me because I talk proper. And then some people in church, they don't like me because I don't do a lot of hollering. All right. I could do that, but it's just not really who I am. This is who I am. I enjoy uh, being online, one-on-one. I have a good time. Be who you are. I pray that makes sense. I pray. So God is saying, you're my sunshine. All right. I started in direct sales opportunity, but I quit. Now it's the sales. It's returning back to that idea of sales. It may not be that particular company, I don't know, but it's something that you started before. And I hear the Lord saying this, really. Make people feel proud, and you'll always have a sale. Okay? You make them feel proud, make them feel, well, we can say, good. I'm using the word proud because that's what he's telling me. But when you do that, you'll always have a sale. So you have something that's going to be a service to people, an offering to people. All right? That's what I hear. My mom told me I'd be pregnant before she passed. My twos have been tied 7 years. Nope. I pray every two. No, let me not do that. Okay. How is Sister Nia? Tell her I said hello. Oh, I will. She's doing fine. She pray for her. She's involved in a chaplaincy program. Pray. Oh, you have a nice singing voice. Sister Laurie, thank you. You so kind. I'm glad you won't here tonight. And the one-on-ones are so legit. Oh, thank you so much, Scott. I'm going back and I'm trying to read all of these wonderful posts. But please understand me, everybody. God is asking a question. What else? Still waiting. Do you see my Boaz? Yes. And I'm not being funny. And you know what? Every time I see maybe a post, I'm looking for his picture. Like, where is it? Now, again, let me share this with you. Stop worrying. Don't even. He's telling me there's a title, I think, there's a quote that I always say. Having fun is a sign of having faith. I want you to have faith. Have fun, rather. And this person will come. You had a post the other day, Sister Mans, and I saw you walking. You were walking. I think you had a white dress on. And you were walking. I said, wow, look at her. You're just gorgeous, beautiful. I feel that I was waiting on somebody to come up next to you. That's just what I feel. I feel like somebody is coming. Okay, so you want to keep walking with expectancy, but yet having fun. Having fun. Um, it's just, and I hear the Lord saying, "This it really is what I hear." And I see you, Miss Jean. Do you see my boy ass? I feel I was watching a. Well, let me just share the vision that I see. I see like you on the now for the church, for they may not like this, but I see you like you on the dance floor and you just dancing like nobody else is around, just having fun, whoo, just all into it. And hey, just ow. And you just having fun, like you just feeling it, feeling the music, and it's all in you, and you just having a great time. That's what I see. And somebody's like, dang. You make them want to dance. You make them want to at least try. At least you make them want to get close to you. Now, this is not going to sound maybe too good for somebody else, but your dancing, if I can use this word, is seducing them. It is attracting. Another word for seducing is attracting them. Now, I know, don't shoot me down. Now, I'm just telling you what I see. But that's what I because some people feel like you're not approachable. I don't know if I can hang with her. I don't know if she's so successful. I don't know. But even for you, Miss Walker, I feel that just dancing, enjoying life, as if it does nobody else matter. And I could really see somebody coming up saying, you know what? I want to hang with you for some reason. You did something to me. Now I know, does that make sense? Church folk, talk to me. Does that make, I know somebody ain't gonna like that one. But it really is the vision that I see. Just like dancing like nobody else is around, but somebody is paying attention to you. And they're like, wow, okay, wow. She shines all by herself. She's comfortable in her own skin. She's just beautiful, you know. Um, so, and maybe I'm not saying, be wild, but be yourself. Be who you are. All right. A friend of mine asked me one time, and there was a friend. They said, "Well, Dr. Why I can't meet nobody?" I said, "You too holy to meet somebody. You just too doggone holy." Jesus. And I did. I had to let them know. You are, because they asked me. We're dear friends. And I said, "You're just too holy." And I know what we say. I'm not saying you got to go be naked and sleep with it. No, that's not what I'm saying. But, the personification is that you never come down, so somebody don't know how to approach you. I said there are men and women that want to approach you, but they don't know how to. They don't know how to because they see you so up here, and glory to God, because they just don't. You may rebuke them if they go to out to eat and they order fried chicken. You don't need nothing fried, Lucia. you need and I know you can't maybe be down with everybody, but somewhere along the line, you got to come down. Jesus told Nicodemus, "Hey, Zacchaeus, and Zacchaeus, come on down. Let's talk." And I'm inviting myself over to your house. All right. I feel that God has a very strong calling on my life, and I'm trying to figure it out. You need to schedule an appointment, and I'm not just saying that. Don't get me wrong. You really need to schedule an appointment with me. You need to get a reading. The reason why I'm saying that, so you'll know, is you're true, but there's some pressure on you as well. And the scripture says, in all of our getting, let's get an understanding. Now, the calling is there, but you need to understand why the Lord is calling you and the direction that the Lord wants to take you in. But there's some pressure that is on you. And the first thing you got to understand is how to eliminate that pressure, or how to move, or with the pressure, ignoring the pressure. There's some pressure that I can't really go all into because he won't let me do all of that. But I can't, I need you to know that all I can tell you right now is that I feel like I have just some pressure here, and I need to know how to move with it and even ignore it, that I can still do what I need to do. Okay? Um, but there's also, if you call me for a reading, I want to also deal with some things regarding business. regarding business, okay? Regarding business. Um, we can't be so holy that you know earthly good. We're all humans and make mistakes. Yeah, but you know what? There are some people, they're afraid to even make a mistake around some of us. They really are. And you got the message. But there are some people, oh Lord, I'm afraid. You know, but God is saying, I need everybody needs a friend. Can I go here? Everybody needs love. And I really want to say everybody need intimacy. I know we don't want to talk about that, but everybody does. All right? Everybody does. Um, I'm often wondering what my gift is. I love helping people and being an encourager. Is this my gift? Yeah, don't make it hard. Don't make it hard. Believe it or not, it is. Because everybody does not know how to encourage people. So, y'all ever seen that show, The Big Bang Theory? And what's that? Yeah, that man, that tall one name. I can't remember his name now. I know it, but he's not able to be sensitive or sympathetic or empathetic. I don't know, but he's not able to really relate to people. And believe it or not, there are some people. I don't understand why they crying. I don't understand what they're going through. I don't understand it because they have a block when it comes to relating to people. That is a wonderful gift to have. It is very good, and I do see that upon you. You have a very loving personality that will welcome people. That will welcome people to you to talk. Because and let me make this very clear to everybody that's quote unquote saved, sanctified, filled with the Holy Ghost, and all of that good stuff. And you know, if people don't, it's an honor when people feel comfortable to talk to you, to call you and say, I got a problem. Because they feel that you will listen to them and not judge them. They feel that you will really hear them and not judge them. Okay? I pray that makes sense. All right? So that's Sheldon. That's his name, Drika. You know it, Sheldon. My fiance just joined, and what is the biggest thing we should know walking into a marriage? Really, and again, I would encourage you all to get a reading. Now, I'm gonna give you an answer, but I can't go as far as I would like to go because I don't have the time. But one thing I want to tell you is the one thing you should look forward or understand is acceptance and adjustments. That's what I hear. Um, Acceptance and adjustments. Because right now you all are entering into a relationship, and you're going to have to accept for where each other are now and realize that there are going to be adjustments to make. Right now, oh, he loves the way you wear your hair. He loves the way you cook fried chicken. You like the way he wears his clothes. You like his cologne. But then there's going to be an adjustment where he's going to change his cologne, and he's going to want you to wear your hair different because I'm tired of that. Do you have something else, another style you can? So we got to learn acceptance and adjustments. That's what I hear. Okay, but I do want to encourage you all to get a reading. There's some things I would like to go into regarding each other's past. Okay, that is affecting your present. All right. Who else is asking me a question? Uh, Sheldon. Yep, you're right. You're right, Sheldon. Sheldon, boy, he's something else. But and it is adjustment. Somebody else. I thought I saw. Oh, can husband and wife do readings as one, or it has to be separate? Well, if you want to come on, yes, you can come on together. I will allow that. I definitely will. Yeah, that's not to answer your question. Yes. Now, when you do that, let me make this very clear. When you do that, if something comes up in the reading that you don't want nobody else to know, I'm not responsible. All right. And I try to use tact whenever that happens, but uh, you know, you're giving me permission to talk freely in front of whoever is on. Both of y'all may have questions or whatever. Yes, that's not a problem. I do a couple readings, so that's not a problem at all. Okay, not a problem. I didn't know that was going well. And sometimes it's good because maybe that person did not know how to communicate it. that this is what is going on in their life. All right. I don't know how to tell my husband. I don't know how to tell my wife. And somebody I had to tell them, you are sexually frustrated. I know that was we don't want to talk about that, but I had to, and he didn't know. He didn't know. In fact, he was not, believe it or not, he was the one that wasn't interested in the sex as much. She was. And he thought that all women didn't care for it. That was just his mindset. Like, oh, I didn't realize that. I thought it was always the men asking for. So I just said, I ain't gonna be like that. I'm good, But and that it can happen, but it helped them to realize, hey, yeah, we need to get busy, all right. And it freed him because he didn't know, and it freed her because she finally communicated it, and they were able to talk about it a lot more and bless their marriage. It really did. It was a blessing. Get the reading, okay? Text the word reading to 40691. 40691. Anybody? Oh, I'm over time. I'm having a good time. Anybody else have any other questions or comments? Anybody else that's asking for prayer? Cash App is on the screen. Plant your $22 seed or that 33. Thank you, Chanel. I bless God for you. So many of you have been on, and I bless God for you. Again tonight, God is asking a question. What else is in your hand? I know you can't go outside like you want. You can't go to the mall like you want to. But maybe it's a good time to try on some of them old clothes. Nobody else know they're old. See if you can still fit them. If not, give them away. Maybe this is a time that, donate to Goodwill. What else is in your hand? Maybe it's time to get ready for a garage sale. When all of this is over, hey, have a good garage sale. I need to get rid of some stuff. No? What else? And it could be time to even give things away. But God is saying, I will take care of you. I will provide for you. You really need to know I love you. See you next time, Doctor, or even sooner with our next one-on-one. Much love, Skylar. And my little niece. I just love my little niece. That's my little Dr. niece. Such a sweetheart. I bless God for all of you. I want you to really stay encouraged. And remember now, ask yourself the question, what else can I do? What else? What else can I do? There's something else in my hand that I can do and maybe need to do. Like for me, I'm cleaning up a lot. I'm finding stuff I need to get rid of, old closets I need to clean up. It's not junky. It's just stuff you can't wear that. My wife said, I saw me the other day, I'm taking out stuff. You really clean it? I'm like, yep, I can't wear that no more. Gone. I don't want it no more. I done seen it enough. I took a picture of this. I don't need it. You know how you do. Once you took a picture of it, like, okay, I want to get that away. What else is in your hand? And you know what? I hear this, y'all. I'm just to go. I hear this in my spirit, really. Somebody, you about to clean up and you go come across some money. I'm telling you. You go come across some money. I come to tell you, watch God bless you. What else is in your hand? Father, I pray I've been a blessing to the hearts of your people on tonight. And I pray that we go to sleep thinking about this. What else is in my hand? What else can I do that will prosper me even now in this shutdown or whatever we want to call it while this virus is here? I believe that there's something else that's in our hand that will cause us to have greater success. It is so in the name of Jesus. We thank you, God. Amen. God bless y'all, everybody. I love y'all. Talk to you again real soon.